Today I would like to discuss the botulinum toxin, or better known as Botox. All of us have heard of Botox. It is a huge topic among people in the movie industry and can sometimes be seen in a negative light. But what really is Botox? Well, Botox, or more correctly called, like I said in the beginning, botulinum toxin, is actually a neurotoxic protein produced by a bacteria called Clostridium botulinum. This picture here is of the protein shape, and this is the bacteria itself. Not only is this bacteria used cosmetically, but this is also the same bacteria that causes botulism in humans. So as we just learned, Botox is a toxin that is extracted from this bacteria and injected into our skin. Gross, I know. But how does the process really work? When botulinum toxin is injected in the skin, it interrupts our neurotransmitters, causing flaccid paralysis. This, in turn, prevents wrinkles, causes smooth skin, and can make people appear younger. So it pretty much sounds like humans have found the key to long-lasting youthfulness, or the fountain of youth, if you will. Since this topic of youthfulness is in such high demand, Americans spent a whopping $16.5 billion on Botox in 2019. With that being said, Botox has changed society by becoming the #1 aesthetic procedure in the world. And other than its cosmetic benefits, Botox has been used in many other ways as well. It is used to treat chronic pain like migraines, overactive bladder, and cervical dystonia. And out of the $16.5 billion that the Botox industry makes, about $3.1 billion of that goes towards the medical Botox. Well, with that being said, you might be wondering who is reaping the benefits of such a lucrative industry. Well, let me tell you some of the history of our botulinum toxin. Clostridium botulinum was first discovered by Emile Pierre in Belgium. But it wasn't until the 1920s that scientists tried to isolate the botulinum toxin itself. The first people to engineer what we now know as Botox were Jean Carruthers and her husband Alistair in the late 1980s. To conclude, if you are interested in trying out this youth-saving phenomenon, expect to pay anywhere between $500 to $800. This industry has given millions of jobs to nurses and doctors all over the U.S., and the industry brings in over $16.5 billion a year. So I'd say that is a pretty big impact for such a small microbe.